Everybody loves a good scare on Halloween, but not when it comes to our children's safety. Good morning, I'm Trooper Josh Black with the Pennsylvania State Police, Troop D Butler. Today I'd like to share a couple easy, effective safety tips for homeowners, parents, children, and drivers as this Halloween season approaches. For you children, as you get ready to trick or treat, always look both ways when crossing the street. Look left, right, left before crossing the street, and never run out in the street. A good idea this trick or treat season is if you're in a neighborhood, go down one side of the neighborhood, then cross the street, and do the other side of the neighborhood. This, kids, eliminates zigzagging back and forth and possibly getting hit by a car. Two, always walk on a sidewalk or down the side of a street. Never walk in the middle of the street. Three, wear reflective clothing, bring a flashlight or a glow stick. This helps you be seen and it helps you see. Four, when selecting a costume, make sure it's a proper fitting costume. Don't wear a costume that's too loose fitting or a mask that you can't see out of. This helps you be able to run around easier and you won't trip and fall. Five, always tell a parent where you're going to be and who you're trick-or-treating with. And remember, vandalism and destruction of other people's property is a crime. It's punishable by a fine and possible jail time. Have fun and enjoy your trick-or-treating. All right, some tips for you parents as we get ready for trick-or-treating. If your kids are old enough to trick-or-treat by themselves, make sure you know where they're going to be, who they're going to be with, and give them curfew times to check in and to be home by. Two, review all safety tips with your kids. On average, children are more than twice as likely to be struck and killed by a car on Halloween night than any other night of the year. Also, check your child's candy prior to them eating any of it. Advise them don't eat any candy when they're out trick-or-treating. To come home, check their candy, and only have them eat candy that's in manufactured, labeled, original packaging. Teach your children to never go into a stranger's home or a stranger's car. If a stranger approaches them, makes them feel uncomfortable, teach your children to scream as loud as they can and to run to a safe place. Parents are also reminded, put your cell phones down, put your electronic devices down, keep your heads up, and keep a watchful eye on your children as you're making your neighborhood rounds trick-or-treat night. Have your house well lit. This includes stairways, driveways, sidewalks, alleyways. Hand out candy in a safe area. An example of this would be if your front door has a steep set of stairways leading down to them, it might be a best practice to hand the candy out at the top of the stairway. That way, children don't have to go down the stairway and possibly fall and trip. Easy, accessible areas for kids to get the candy. Never invite kids into your house during trick-or-treat. Always hand out the candy outside or at a doorway. Only hand out manufactured labeled candy in its original packaging. And homeowners, with your pets, Please keep your pets in a safe, secure area to avoid trick-or-treaters being scared or bitten by your pet as they approach your residence. Slow down. Slow down and be especially alert in residential and neighborhood areas. Take extra time to look for children at crossways, intersections, driveways, and alleyways. Drivers, eliminate any distractions that may be in your vehicle. This will help you pay better attention to your surroundings, which include the influx of children in neighborhoods for that evening. Trick-or-treating is typically between the hours of 5:30 and 8 p.m. If you don't need to be on the roadway, don't be on the roadway. Stay at home and hand out candy. Finally, make sure that your vehicle headlights are working and in proper order. And even if it's daylight, make sure that they're on. By following these easy, effective tips, your Halloween will be that much more safer and memorable for you and your children. Thank you.